What is mean, color? Caro means black. Black.
Black? Yeah, I'm black.
Yeah, so caro.
I'm very black one from the bola. You all say, look how black, face one, how black I am.
No, I'm patches.
Patches! Yeah, the cat means patches.
Where's the cat?
I don't know. Everyone talks about he's gonna die and soon I think he's gonna subconsciously woke up and ran away.
Really?
Yeah, they all went to the same for his kid. But he's not dead, but this is yeah. You know, how people is gonna die. Someone said he's walking around now. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know, but I couldn't see one. Yeah. You dance
In front of you.
Oh my God.
No, Russia. What I do again.
What?
दूर करत है राधा राधा नाम, राधा नाम से सफल जिंदगानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे, मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भरोरी राधा रानी लागे, महारानी लागे। मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे, मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे, मन कारो कारो जमुना जीरो पानी लागे।
बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं, बन बन जाऊं जाऊं, बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं। कितहु छिप गए कृष्ण मुरारी, कितहु छिप गए कृष्ण मुरारी। बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं, बन 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 ढूंढन जाऊं, ढूंढन जाऊं जाऊं, बन बन। शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल, शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल का कानन कुंडल। शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल, बंसीधर मन रंग फिरत गिरि, बंसीधर मन रंग फिरत गिरिधारी, बन बन ढूंढन जान। निसारे मरे सा प मरे मरे सा नि नि प नि प मरे मरे सा नि सा रे म प नि सा रे सा नि प नि प मरे मरे सा नि सा रे म प नि सा नि सा रे म प नि सा रे सा नि प मरे सा, बन बन ढूंढन जान, बन बन ढूंढन शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल, बंसी शीस मुकुट और कानन कुंडल, बंसीधर मन रंग फिरत गिरिधारी, बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं, बन बन ढूंढन जा बन बन ढूंढन जाऊं, बन बन ढूंढन गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं, भद्रकाले नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। यो गुरु स शिवः प्रोक्तः, यः शिवः स गुरुः स्मृतः। विकल्पं यस्तु कुर्वीत स नरो गुरुतल्पः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम् अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्गीते द्वेषिणीं नमोऽस्तुते व्यासविशालबुद्धे उल्लारविन्दायतपत्रनेत्र येन त्वया भारततैलपूर्णः प्रपन्नपारिजाताय स्तोत्रवैत्रैकपाणये ज्ञानमुद्राय कृष्णाय गीतामृतदुहे नमः। सर्वोपनिषदो गावो दुग्धा गोपालनन्दन पार्थो वत्ससुधीर्भोक्ता दुग्धं गीतामृतं महत्। वसुदेवसुतं देवं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णो वन्दे जगत् कृष्णो वन्दे श्रीकृष्ण गोविन्द हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद 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 श्री कृष्ण गोविंद। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। नाथ नारायण देव श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव हे नाथ बोलिए श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। नमः पार्वती पते हर हर। हरि ओम हरि ओम। इट इज देयर। You can bring others tomorrow, some new one if you want. Third verse. Shri Bhagavanuvāca Ārurukṣormunir-yogam karma karanam-uchyate yoga-rudhasya tasyaiva शमः कारणमुच्यते यदा हिनेन्द्रियार्थेषु न कर्मस्वनुषज्यते सर्वसंकल्पसन्न्यासी योगारूढस्तदोच्यते उत्तरेदात्मनात्मानं नात्मानम् अवसादये आत्मैव यात्मनो बन्धुः आत्मैव रिपुरात्मनः बन्धुरात्मात्मनस्तस्य येनात्मैवात्मना जितः अनात्मनस्तु शत्रुत्वे वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत् वर्तेतात्मैव शत्रुवत्. So we were seeing the fifth verse. So you had heard that this first 3-4 verses elaborated on the qualification of a dhyani. He is endowed with, he has mastered karma yoga. One is being on the path, other is called mastered. You are doing BSc, you have already done BSc. Where are you staying? I am studying in my graduation. But I am graduated. Both are different. I am doing my graduation is one thing, and I am graduated is another thing. When I say I am graduated, that means the questions of the graduate is easy for me to solve. The syllabus you had in that graduate class, I can solve it easily now. It is called, he is graduated. Before graduation, same syllabus, same books were difficult. But now I can teach those students also. I am senior now. So when you are on the path of Karma Yoga, that means you are practicing to accept. You take time to accept. You are making your mind softer to accept what cannot be changed. What cannot be changed, you have made your mind graceful enough to accept as the God's prasad, so you are out of that topic. What you are not able to accept, that topic does not get out of you. So you are not able to do anything, and at the same time you are reacting to it. So you have mastered RDC, reaction, demand, complaint. That is called graduation. I got insult today, I got good money, I got no money. My salary was very less, or it was a handsome salary. I got something good or bad. Both are now not influencing my heart. It's called, he has graduated Karma Yoga. And whatever I do the actions don't taint me. Actions are not too much affecting me because I am not doing for myself. I gave you nice treatment, but you did not give me, didn't affect me. Because my treatment, again and again I remind, my addressee is the God and not the human being. Everywhere my addressee is the God. I am talking to God through you. I am feeding God through you.
I am seeing God through you. You are a conduit between me and the God. I use the world more as a conduit to reach God, to hear God, to talk to God. And I am not a person who is stopping at one individual. You are talking very nicely, therefore I love you a lot. No, God has talked to me nicely. It is to God and it is from God. This is called graduated. When he has graduated, because he is a student of moksha, therefore he wants to hasten up. If you are walking very slowly, that means you're not in a hurry, you are strolling. It's called strolling, morning walk, evening walk. He is just strolling. But one who has to reach, he is focused now. So I want focused attempt. Because I have graduated, now I am going to postgraduate class of Dhyan. 3 conditions, if you remember, outer world, nothing has much value. I don't feel any sense of accomplishment in getting or sense of failure in losing. There is no professional accomplishment, there is no positional accomplishment, there is no family accomplishment, there is no feeling of accomplishment. Second thing was, I am not attached to action. This means I can live without action. Doesn't matter if I have no work, I am very happy. And third point was Sarv Sankalp Sannyasi, which I explained yesterday, that he is not projecting, he is not painting somebody, that this is lot of joy. It is your mental brush with which you see and then you rush towards the object mentally. I have painted this, oh wow, what a nice car, what a nice house. What a nice person, what a nice boy, what a nice girl. ये सब painting नहीं करता है, because he knows the inner nature of that. 3 things. After telling this was in the 4th verse. We were in the 5th verse yesterday. You said it's very difficult. Anything they say is difficult. This is very easy. Very easy to say it is very difficult. Some people ask the question and I reply for 1 hour earlier. I don't reply now. After 1 hour, बोले बोलना आसान है, बहुत difficult है. एक घंटे मेहनत किया just to make it easy. तो कोई बता मारेंगे तुमको. So बोले बोलना आसान, बड़ा मुश्किल है. जब बहुत मुश्किल है स्वामी. Then I explain how to do जब, how to simplify it. They listen. बोले मुश्किल तो है स्वामी. ध्यान मुश्किल है. आप पास हो तुमको मारेंगे, तुम तब आसान हो जाएगा. ये संन्यास बनना बड़ा मुश्किल है. अब दिस श्लोक I told you how to by hearted? Huh? Okay, I'll ask you after a month. When you have about to forget it. But this is an important verse. This verse says, lift yourself by yourself. Why? Lift is not working. So, we have to use a staircase. Some people have lift phobia. If you are trapped in the lift sometime, you had any bad experience, supposing 4 or 5 people are there and lift got trapped, and you are in the lift for half an hour, 1 hour, it's very claustrophobic. So that is called lift phobia. Once I was also there, but you were 4 people, and it was going and it stopped, didn't open. It was all pitch dark. One lady started shouting. Panic attack, they say. हमके relax करो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Anyway, it was only for a few minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Nothing. It's not for lift. Uddaredatmanatmanam. Remember yesterday's point, if you remember. You have two areas where you have to work. One is external, other is internal. What is the resultant of external and what is the resultant of internal? Resultant of external is that the intensity of prarabdha plus intensity of your effort involved in dealing with the prarabdha will decide what will be the situation. You should not say everything is on fate. That is called fatalistic. You should not say whatever is there is fate only. You cannot say like that. I am going to clarify that. Whatever happens outside, only fate. Fate is one part of what happens outside. Supposing yesterday I misbehaved with you. I didn't treat you properly. And today you also misbehaved without. Then I can say it's my fate he misbehaved. I have to keep an account yesterday what I did also. I cannot just paint it, it's my fate, people don't talk to me properly. No, you also did something yesterday and therefore there's a result today. So don't think whatever you get in life is all fate. Whatever you get in life externally is composed of two elements. One is, of course, there was a fate, but there is something called self-effort, your responses, your effort. Now, yes, I told you it can be prabal prarabdha, it can be very powerful fate. In the powerful fate, your self-effort is very negligible. You cannot do much. I give you example of cancer if you remember. You cannot do much. Doctor will say, sorry, I am very sorry, you please take the patient home and let him take generic medicines of pain, take him morphine and pray to God. No, doctor, please do something. No, it is beyond, we cannot do. Can we do some chemotherapy, etc.? No, that stage has gone. There is a stage to which you can do chemo, etc. I think no point in doing it. I'm sorry. If you want, we can put in the hospital, but unnecessarily your bill will keep on increasing. It won't help a lot. I have seen doctors saying like that. The time comes, doctor says like that. You go home, let him spend time with the family, call your brother, sister, son, daughter, let them be around. How long do you expect his life? Not more than 2-3 months, I think. I don't think so, because the way this is spreading, I don't think so it will be. Let him enjoy whatever time he has, let him eat, let him have some kind of good time with you. Now tell me, where is your effort now? You cannot change it too much. When the prarabdha is very, 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 very strong, to remove that prarabdha, you need too much of self-effort. Then you need too much of chanting, etc. Too much of puja, too much of japa. Do Sundarkand 12 times at a stretch. For 20 days, till he gets better. 12 times. Supposing at a stretch, yes, you continue. That means it will take 10 hours, 12 hours, yes. Why? Because big boulder, you need lot of strength to move that boulder. There is a strong prarabdha. If weak prarabdha was there, weak fate, once or twice would have changed the situation. But now it is difficult to change. But you can try it. If it is still very strong, even Sundarkand is not working, that means still the fate is too strong. It is possible you chant and he passes away. Or nothing cures because his fate is strong. Then the result of this Sundarkand will go with him the next birth. Don't worry. So resultant, please get my point. Resultant situation at any point of time is equal to intensity of the fate plus the intensity of the self-effort in managing that fate. Don't just say it's a fate, my health is not okay. No, but you also have to put effort to make your health okay. You may have to do exercise, you may have to do pranayam, you may have to, you may have to do some kind of yoga exercise, or you may have to take some restrictions in eating. You cannot say my fate is not good, therefore my health is not okay. I agree. But what from your side also you did? Your side what you did? Did you pray sufficiently? No, I pray. Praying means not this praying only. Did you do some tapasya? Did you fast somewhere? Or did you do tarambagam yajame? Or did you have good relations with everybody? Did you have a good sankalp for everybody? So you have to please Adi Bhautik God, Adhyatmic God and Adi Devik God. This 3 area effort is required. Adi Bhautik, the people in the form of Virat Roop, see that everybody blesses you. Adi Devik, you do some prayer, you do some chanting, you do some tapasya, you do some puja, you do some fasting. And Adhyatmic, you keep your heart with a pure intention. This is the 3 area effort that you can do to counter the bad prarabdha and facilitate the good prarabdha. Sometimes this is what I have seen. People are somewhere, their nature is not good, so others don't behave properly, and they say it's my fate to live with this person. No, but you also did something. Don't blame everybody. Your nature also was like that he got upset, therefore he is not talking to you. Don't just say it's my fate and you blame everything on fate, because we want somebody to become scapegoat. Somebody is required to blame. It's very nice. Well, why this got burnt? What vegetable? The flame was too high. The gas stove was really very strong today. But why didn't you see that gas stove was strong? No, I had put it down, but again it became strong automatically. No, automatically it became strong. How is that possible? No, but because it's not written that 1, 2, 3 in that gas stove. That is rubbed actually. So what was 1 appeared 3 to me. I can't help it, हम लोग की हैबिट है किसी को ब्लेम कर देने की. Passing the buck, what you call. है कि नहीं? Somebody was taking medicine, as medicine was there. In the night, that medicine was kept, and their earring was also kept. He took earring. And that stud is there. And that was diamond. Imagine how difficult it will be. But it was sorted out, don't worry, it came out. Otherwise it can be dangerous. Diamond is not injurious, it is fatal for health. Same thing which is ornament outside is a death inside. This has been changed or what? This cloth. Where? Can you change that? It is too good. Put something which is smoother. Anyway, so my point, please get my point what I am saying. Don't use the word fate very easily and very loosely. Very loosely I use the word fate. Whatever the situation is, I am repeating it, is not only fate. It is fate plus your immediate responses to the fate your nature has made a situation. Your Adi Bhautik, Adhyatmik and Adi Devik, how you responded to these 3 areas, that will make the whole situation. बड़ा अच्छा लगता है. भाग्य खराब है हमारा, मारे नहीं तुमको, तुम्हारा नेचर ही खराब है गोचू. You have made already your fate was not good, you made it worse because of your nature. I agree. But your nature was such that you made it worst. Karela was there and you covered with the neem. Karela और नीम चढ़ा. We loosely use without understanding the meaning. Pandava's fate was not very good. You agree that. But you will not, their nature was very good. So wherever they went, they got lot of love. Okay, they had to go in the forest. They had to go into tough time. But their nature made them very lovable, number one. Number two, they had lot of faith in God. Not faith in God, faith in God. And because of that, they did lot of Adi Devik effort. So you have to do Adhyatmic effort, Adi Devik effort and Adi Bhautik effort plus the faith. This combination of 3 plus 1 will decide what the world will give you. I hope you are understanding. So because their nature was very good, therefore everywhere they were the darling everywhere. They were the apple of all eyes. They had lot of faith. If you remember, Arjun did the upasana of Lord Shiva and got the Pashupatastra. Yudhishthir went to the forest and he got Akshapatra. He did Surya Upasana. That is in Mahabharata. So he got Surya Devta came. He said, "Bhai Yudhishthir, क्या हाल है भाई, कैसे चल रहा है आजकल? ठीक ठाक? सब ठीक ठाक है?" बोले, "हाँ ठीक ठाक है." Yudhishthir said, "It's a Sunday." So तो कहें कैसे? बोले, "हम in my forest I will be living. A lot of people may come and we are Kshatri, so we don't want anybody should go hungry from my place. Saints will hear." He said, "Okay, I'll give you Akshay Patra." So one bowl he gave. Who? Well, Yudhishthira gave to Lord Son. No. Lord's son to Yudhishthira. Lord's son gave to Yudhishthira. He said, "Till Draupadi eats, it will keep on giving food after food." Don't get surprised, these things do happen. Don't get surprised. अब देखो, खाना बनाने की छुट्टी होगी द्रौपदी की तो. Such a big work. If we have here, what a save, we will have a lot of comfort. कितना अच्छा हो जाएगा. So Annapurna also can run, here also we can run without cost. So Akshay Patra he got. Akshay Patra actually is now an organization also. You know or not, in India? They distribute a lot of food to thousands of people. Not 1 to 1,000, 70,000, 80,000. It's a very big organization that does this only. Akshay Patra. So Akshay Patra Yudhishthir got because he had Adi Devik Shakti. And Adhyatmik also, he had good feelings for everybody. Get my point? You know, very easily we say, "One हमारा भाग खराब है." ऐसे मत बोल. उसका भाग अच्छा है. People love him. People love him because he has a good. His fate may not be good, but his responses to the people is good. He has a good attitude. And therefore people don't just say very easily he is lucky, he is loved. No. It is not because of the fate. It is because of the fate plus Adi Bhautik Prayas, Adi Devik Prayas and Adhyatmik Prayas. Three level Prayas he has done. He made enemies also. He conquered and made friends out of enemies. So everywhere you are given some space to express your effort in the situation. It's not that you cannot do anything. If there is a prabal prarabdha, you have to do a lot to change it. If this is to be moved, I can move it like this with one hand, with one finger I can move. If this has to be moved, one finger is not working. I have to use both my hands to move. If this has to be taken, I need somebody's help. No force is required. So force of self-effort will be more where your prarabdha is very strong. I hope you are understanding. I understand. So don't say that it is all is predestined. This is not right. Many things are predestined, no doubt. Don't be fatalistic. There is a fate component also in the situation. Second point, if you remember, I had said yesterday, inside your fate is less. Inside it is your free will more. My nature is angry, you don't blame anybody. Why? It is my nature I brought from my past birth. When I was born, I had bitten the nuts. So Atmaiv Atmano Bandhu. The area of your self-effort is tremendously high in your inner nature. When I say inner nature, it includes your body, your mind, your intellect, your vasanas. Body you have to master how to sit. You have to master your body. How much to see, where to see. You will have roving eyes or your stable eyes, you have to master this eye. One saint was Hari Baba. He used to only see this much. He has mastered himself. Body also you have to master. When you sit, your hand, is it lying here, you are shaking? That is saying how much bodily good habits you have. Your eating habits, your sitting habits, your waking habit, your sleeping habit, your posture, your resting habit. All this is also in your area. Nobody is forcing you for that. You have a smiling disposition or only disposition. That is there. That is up to him. Now regarding your mind, you have free area. But it's so difficult. Difficult is there, but it is in your hand. You have to correct it. When Uddharet word is said here, therefore Bhashaka writes, Sansar sagare nimagna atmana atmanam tat urdhvam haret uddharet. Upar utha usko. Yoga rudhatam apadayet. You have to lift your mind. What is the meaning of lifting the mind? I lifted this watch, or I lifted this, or lifted the glass? No. Then how the mind is lifted? Now please be careful. You have few things where you have to work very seriously. You have faith, you have mind. You have mind and intellect, of course, and then you have self-control. Power of faith, power of self-control, power of dispassion, power of knowledge. These four areas you have to lift. Will again say, power of faith, power of self-control, third, power of dispassion, and fourth, power of knowledge. These four areas, making it more and more, is called lifting yourself. Why? Because they are instrument. They are instrument. Remember, these instruments alone will help you to go to the goal of moksha, or they can, if wrongly. Every instrument has to be tuned, refined, chiseled, polished. If you have gone to the concerts, so they have their own instruments. They have, what is it called? I don't know. Instruments are there, guitar, etc., whatever. Where 10 people are, 20 people are playing that. And in front of them there is something, music, something, is notes are written. I don't know what is it called. Huh? Score sheet. Score sheet. Why they give the exams? Music score. Like this is there. Something is there. So, you will not believe they take more time in tuning their instrument rather than going to the final concert. You will reach at 6 o'clock. They will have reached at 5 o'clock. They will tune it. They will practice it. A good batsman will not give his bat to anybody. He has his own favorite bat. And he has set his bat in such a manner that bat is there. I hope this must be the case. And therefore, when they sign, it is auction, these bats, etc. It is auction for heavy price. It's not any bat they went and purchased. It's quite a practiced bat. That bat has been trained to understand that, what he wants. Pandit Ravi Shankar used to be there, the sitar person. Whenever he went to flight, one seat was booked for his sitar. 2 seats were always booked, and not any other seat next to him. And he will only take care of that, because he only knows how much effort has been put to raise the instrument. So instrument is raised and singer, both are raised together. Instrument also evolves. Don't think only you evolve. Your instrument without involving it won't, you won't evolve. So one concert takes so much of time. Our life is a big concert. How much time should we give? How much time should we give to chisel, polish, refine and concentrate our instrument? How much time did you give today to the mind? To polish it, to over-oil it? And then our response is not good. Then we don't get it properly. ऐसे नहीं होगा भाई, आपको मेहनत करना पड़ेगा. Therefore, you use your car and somebody else's car. You'll always find a difference. You can drive is one thing, but being comfortable with that car, you know, and that car also behaves as you want. That car also understands that this is the way it is. With other person, the car misbehaves. It stops in between or gives a jerk. You are a very good driver, but that car is like that. You are pressing the brake and it is having a screeching halt. I didn't know that brake is so strong. I have not mastered that. So everything is and one whose car is there, he closed eyes, he touches anywhere and he sees this ignition, this is the gear, and this is the clutch, and this is the accelerator, this is the keys, this is the handbrake. He is very familiar. Like in my room, if I need water, automatically I'll do like this. And water will be there. If I need ginger water, I'll be here, I'll just take like that. It is like this. You remember one thing I am telling you. Supposing you are living in India or America. I can't control you too much. Neither I can see you a lot. If you are living in Pretoria or Johannesburg, you are a little more under control. I can ask you, how are you? If you are living in Durban, still you are more under control. If you live in the same ashram, I see you every time. You are more under control. Where were you during Aarti? Where you were there? You didn't come for dinner. Or why you were slow sleep in the class? What happened to you? क्या हो गया भाई? Or is not getting time to rest in the afternoon actually. हाँ, दोपहर में टाइम मिलता नहीं है. कितना सोए क्लास में? So he tries to be awake. So when you are closer, you can influence me a lot. I can see you and you can influence me. And supposing you are in the ashram, I can check on you. You can give me a lot. You can give a lot of sorrow and joy when I'm in the ashram. With your moods, with your style, with your talking. If I'm far away, you can't give me that much sorrows and joys. Anything which is in my room, supposing you are, then I can also see you a lot and you can also give me a lot of sorrow and joy. Supposing you are in my room and I am sleeping and I got up in the morning and you are still sleeping. Supposing. Imagine that. ठीक है? Or you are not studying, or you are not doing job, or you are fighting on phone. So, although in your room you can do that. Or in your bed you are lying down, and while lying you are studying. While lying down, in your room you don't maintain a posture like that. You do like this, like this. Why do you make a wooden kind of thing? So, like Shivji has for this, you should have for your chin support. Shivji, one mala is there like this. So this I don't like, person sitting like this and you are sitting like this. Supposing you are like that. Or you are not putting on nice clothes, clean clothes. ठीक है? So you can influence me. Anything which is closest, it can influence you a lot. Mind, intellect, samskara are very close to you. And they can really trouble you a lot if you are not okay. Therefore, wife and husband can really trouble a lot than anybody else. Because they are closest. Mother, father are in other room or other house. But wife is in the same room. Husband in the same room. अब पता लगा husband came back, wife is crying. बोले क्या हो गया? What happened to you? Nothing. अब वो कहाँ भाग के जाए? Where will he run away? If he goes out, more problem will be there. Believe nothing to do with me. बोले क्या हो गया? रो क्यों रही हो तुम? What is the problem? Nothing. अब रोई जा रही है, आंसू पे आंसू आ रहा है. क्या हो गया भाई, क्या हो गया? सॉरी, हमसे कुछ गलती हो गई. If I have done something wrong, I am sorry. No, don't say sorry. If you have married somebody else, no, why? What happened? What I did? No time for me. हमारे लिए कोई समय है नहीं. कभी यहाँ जा रहे, कभी वहाँ जा रहे, कभी आश्रम जा रहे हैं. कुछ नहीं तो स्वामी जी को सुनते हैं. हमसे तो मतलब है नहीं कुछ. कोई मतलब नहीं हमसे, कुछ मतलब नहीं है. नहीं, आई एम गिविंग यू टाइम, विल गो आउट व्हाट वेयर यू वांट टू गो. नहीं, मैं नहीं जाना है कहीं, मैं किसी के साथ नहीं जाना. आई जस्ट वांटेड टू स्पेंड टाइम विद यू. दिस वाज वीकेंड टुडे. दिस वीकेंड आल्सो डिड नॉट बी. नहीं, व्हाट हैपेंड? आई विल बी देयर नेक्स्ट वीकेंड. आई विल बी देयर दिस वीकेंड. इट्स ओके. आई लर्न टू लिव लाइक दैट. हमारा एक कर्म है. So, अब नवरहोश के साथ वो समझाया जा रहा, वो समझ नहीं रही है. हम समझा रहे हैं, देखो ठीक हो जाएगा, सब अच्छा हो जाएगा, चलो. It will all be fine, doll. It will all be fine. We will be together. We will go out. Let's go out. हमें नहीं जाना. हमने बोल दिया नहीं जाना. I don't have to go out. आप हो, हम नहीं जाना चाहते हैं कहीं पे भी. अरे but I am giving my time. Don't give your time. Who has asked you to make it? 2 weeks I was waiting, but you didn't ask me how are you. Yesterday was my headache and you saw me taking medicine, but yesterday. But you took medicine, you must be okay. But you should have asked me after 1 hour, how are you? No, but you're looking fine. अब ऐसी झिकझिकिया चिकचिकिया वाइफ के साथ जिंदगी बिताना, और husband is supposing like that. Not only wife, husbands are also not less. ये बैठे हुए हैं. She is ready to go out and she is sitting with the shorts. इनको शादी में जाना है. They have to go morning. तैयारी नहीं हो रहा है. Morning से इतना हाई नहीं. 11 o'clock is not taken bath. Just moving with the short and eating namkeen. कम थोड़ी नहीं है. Anything which is close can influence you a lot. I hope you are understanding. If your mind is closest, tell me how much sorrow it can give you, how much joy it can give you. How much it can trouble you. You know it better. And therefore, second line, and therefore please understand, power of faith, power of self-control, power of dispassion, and power of knowledge of the self. These 4 areas, when you increase it, it is called Uddharet. You have lifted yourself. Why? Because by increasing this, you will be free from the world and you make yourself qualified for which number verse? 3rd and 4th. You can become student of meditation. Not meditation, it is meditation. I hope you understand. Nobody's friend here. Next line is very beautiful. If you don't have faith, well, how to increase power of faith? Can you throw more light? You have to do jap, you have to do puja, you do Ramayana part, you have to maintain a good schedule. Your faith system should be very strong. Everything is going topsy-turvy. God will find out the way. How? I don't know how it will be okay. Whatever he wants, let him do. It will be okay. What will happen? I don't know. I have God. भगवान है, देख लेंगे क्या है. Power of faith. Second was power of self-control. That is called power of character. I have less of anger. I have less of lust. I have less of, what is it called, moods in my mind. I am in charge. Please note, there is no prarabdha here. Only my prarabdha is so bad, my nature is very bad. No, prarabdha and nature don't mix, please. It is your nature, manufacturer's defect. No, your defect. It is you are like that. Past birth also you are like that. Past birth nature and this birth nature is same. Nature doesn't change so easily. The difficulty of a seeker is he is dealing with his mind. And the problem is that nobody can go inside your mind and change it. You only have to do something about it. I can go and come in your room, I can give a cloth, I can give money, I can give a luxurious car, but I can't give you a very good mind. And this is where the spiritual life becomes very difficult and challenging. I have seen best teachers have worst student. Ravana's teacher was Lord Shiva. Imagine that. Hiranyakashipu's teacher was Brahmaji. I mean, these people were there who were so big. Still their mind, they could not change the mind. I teach it, but how much you will take inside, that your teacher has no access on that. Nothing can be done. It's your personal thing. You have whole day, whatever you think, whatever you make it your mind, whatever you convince, I cannot do anything about it. Well, supposing I live all the time with you, I'll be okay. No, nothing. All the time, how long you can go? So, no two people can live together for a long time. Even in the house also two people go, husband goes to work, wife is in the house or wife goes to work. When mother, father, they also after certain time, children have to go for job. Mother, father are alone. Hardly 20 years mother, father are together. And hardly 40 to 50 years husband, wife are together. And that in one day, still they go out, still they are here and there. They are not, nobody can be together with you. ठीक है ना? Nobody can do much for. You have to take it in your own mind. I can give a thought, but to keep it in your mind and really make it your own, there is where you have to put effort. Nobody can. You have to put effort. That is the area of effort. Don't say भगवान की कृपा. कहीं कृपा मारेंगे दूंगा. कृपा की बात मत करो तुम यहाँ. कृपा की बात ही मत करो. कृपा comes there where you have done a lot and you could not do more. There the area of faith. Grace starts. बोले जब नहीं होता, भगवान की कृपा नहीं है, बहुत मार पड़ेगी तुमको. खाना मिलता है, खाते हो कि नहीं? You go to the kitchen or you go to the shop, you purchase the food, you cook the food, you give 2-3 hours to cook the food in the house, and then you have something. There you don't say grace of God was not there, food didn't come in my mouth. And when it comes to Jap Puja, there you are talking about grace. अरे आप करो तो करते करते grace आएगा ना. When you do, then the grace will come. Kripa is in the area where you have done a lot and nothing can be done beyond it. I was doing Jap, 50 malas I did, I could not do more. I just fell down. Then grace comes. Once I thought 6 times Sundarkand I will chant together without a fail. Whole day I was busy. And Sundarkand starting from 12 o'clock in the night. 11, 12 o'clock. I said, no, I have to complete 6 and first was very easy. Second was very easy. Third was difficult. Third was done. It was 3 o'clock, 3:30. Fourth was very difficult. Very difficult. Acha, but somehow. And you know, when you sleep while chanting, you forget where I was. You didn't know where I was. And if there is a, then you go to the lower number. This is the way. Don't be too smart and go ahead. Then you start from this point. Then somehow fourth was done. Fifth was I have to stand because while sitting it was 5 o'clock. 5:30. बहुत थक के अब नहीं हो पा रहा है. अब नहीं हो पा रहा, हो नहीं पा रहा. पूरा करो इसको. करो इसको पूरा. You have to scold yourself sometime. करो. 5वीं बार हो गया. It was around 5:36. छठा नहीं हो पाएगा. नहीं हो पाएगा, नहीं हो पाएगा. करो, करो, करो. And करते करते I don't know when I slept. पता नहीं Ramayana had fallen down or I had fallen down while I was chanting there itself. But then grace came. The grace of the God came there. That what I wanted was granted. So I am just giving a gross example. Don't use the word grace very lightly. बोले स्वामी जी सत्संग I am not able to attend. Grace is not there. इतना मार पड़ेगा तुमको. These words you are using as escapist. You are using as, you cover your weaknesses you are using because you are lazy and you have less faith in God. You are using this word as scapegoat you are making like. As if God is wrong and He has not given you grace. You bring the grace of God. And then it is said, understood, no? Don't take these words lightly. Grace is nahi raha. Ab chalo to. उद्यमेन सिद्ध्यन्ति कार्याणि न तो मनोरथैः नहीं सुप्तस्य सिंहस्य प्रविशन्ति मिका. Work is done by lot of effort. If the lion is lying down and with the open mouth, no deer will enter the mouth of the lion. He has to do something. Karo kuch. There is a way to milk the grace. Yes, ultimately grace will only work. No doubt. Grace will work, but you have to run around. You have to do something to milk that grace. कुछ तो करो तुम. Next line. Atmaiva atmanor bandhu. Your atmanah. Here first atma is for body, mind, intellect. And second atmana is jiva. So your body, mind, intellect is your friend and body, mind, intellect is your enemy. Remember one thing, any instrument can be friend and any instrument can be enemy. Knife can be friend, knife can be enemy. With the same knife, I have seen people cutting their hand. Those who cook, they will know that. Many times, the hand is badly cut because of the same knife, because you are not handling the instrument properly. Any unhandled instrument, mishandled instrument is your enemy. Same gas cylinder, it has a big accident. I have seen it catches fire all around and sometimes it bursts also. And same gas cylinder can cook the food also. Any instrument which is mishandled, wrongly handled, will be your enemy. This is a law. Whether it is your mobile, whether it is a car, accidents are there. Not because of traffic, because you don't know how to handle the car. Whether it is your, whether it is even your own chair and table also. If you don't know, you will sit. You can fall down from that. These atoms, atom bombs or what is there, it can create lot of power also, lot of electricity also. These atoms are there, nuclear power it is called. I think this South Africa has that. What is that? Plutonium? Huh? No, but what they produce? Plutonium? Something like. Uranium. Maximum production is here. I think they export. It can be used for electricity, for power, and it can be used for devastation also. Similarly, chemical things are there. If chemical things where you work, if it is little mishandled, it can splash on the face or it can have a big accident. Therefore, they put on a lot of over oils or all these things. Gloves when they go to the particular, what is it called? Plant, etc. Because little carelessness, it can really be fatal also. And same thing can make very good things. Any instrument, this is the law. I hope you are understanding it. And this instrument which is very powerful, it can take you to moksha and it can take you. More powerful the instrument is, more you have to be careful. Cycle, you may be careless, it doesn't matter. Supposing you are riding a cycle. I don't know you have ridden a cycle or not. You have been on a cycle? You? She has not ridden a cycle. No, once you fell, everybody falls like that. Cycle? तुम तो साइकिल बहुत चौड़े हो गए. Cycle, if you fall down, at the most you will bruise your hands, legs. Car, if you are mishandling the car or a scooter, you will have more deeper accident. It will be difficult, you will break some bone, etc. But aircraft, if you mishandle it, bone will not break. Be assured. You know what is written in the report? Aircraft accident. It was charred beyond recognition. The temperature what is there in the aircraft when that petrol tank bursts is thousands of degrees. I mean, somebody told me before, they don't experience it is so fast, everything is so fast, they don't experience that much. It is a very big instrument. The instrument which is very fast and which can take you further can really make it can be very dangerous also. Therefore, my grandfather used to say, science is a good servant but a bad master. This electricity, I don't know you have got shock or not. Electrical shocks. We have got a lot of shocks. If earthing is not okay and you have touched something wrongly, you get a good shock. And sometimes I've heard people got stuck up also. It has caught up like this. That is also, it can be dangerous. If it can illuminate the whole ashram, it has the power to electrocute also. Many cases are there where they are electrocuted. Tell me how powerful mind is a powerful instrument is the mind. It can take you to the Narak, it can take you to Brahmalok, it can take you to Swargalok, it can take you anywhere. It can make you enemy, it can make you friend, it can give you knowledge. And if it is mishandled instrument called mind, it will take you to the lower yonis, it can make dog, cat out of us also. Raja Nrig, he became, chameleon. Chameleon he became. Nahush, he became python. He was a Indra, but he asked Sapta Rishi to carry the palanquin and Agastji cursed him. So from Indra, straight on that same day, he became a python. But because he was very meritorious, so he was a good python. Not all snakes are lucky. Some snakes are very powerful. Among snakes also some are lucky. Dogs also some are lucky. And some are street dog. Some dogs are so lucky, this German Shepherd and all this, they are pampered a lot. And some dogs have a lot of insects all around. I'm understanding. Anyway, that is not my topic. My topic is that this mind, Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu. We are told about cat today. Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu. Atmaiva Ripura Atmana. Be very, very careful. Be very, very. Somebody is drunkard. It's not a one-day thing. He's mishandled his instrument. Somebody is a very angry person. He's mishandled his instrument. Somebody is in the jail. He mishandled his instrument. Somebody is Swami Vivekananda. They say he came from Brahmalok. If effect is so big, cause has to be big. If somebody is Swami Shinand Maharaj, such a big effect is there. कुछ तो होगा भाई, ऐसे तो नहीं होगा किसी का माइंड दिख रहा है. Somebody has so much of knowledge, कुछ तो होगा उसके अंदर. He has handled his instrument well. And same handled instrument is your best friend. Same aircraft can take you to any place. This rocket, rocket? This big rocket. So the difficulty is, what is the challenging part? Challenging part is to put in the orbit. And the speed of the rocket is around 25,000 miles per hour. And to put so much of fuel, therefore lot of this is there, when you see a rocket, lot of fuels are there. It has to catapult in the orbit. After that escape velocity takes place. It is automatic. Similarly, lot of satellites are there. They are not run on a petrol. I mean, they are such instruments, they are giving you the information about weather every now and then. Weather forecast they are doing from the satellite. When phone is also, there's satellite phone also. America has made such satellite, they can they can take a photograph of the hall from the satellite. Such satellites are there. Maximum satellites America has. कितने बड़े इंस्ट्रूमेंट हैं, but bigger than that is our mind. We have not known how to handle it. कुछ भी है, and you know how many instrument is destroyed? Tell me. What is not required, you start using that for that work. It is required. I didn't have a screwdriver. I'm using knife now. Screwdriver was not there, so knife se khole. So knife was tilted after that. You are misusing that. And then someday I didn't have knife. I am cutting the apple with the screwdriver. I am cutting it like that. You are mishandling it by using it for something else than what it was meant for. This is how the mixie got spoiled so fast. Mixie na kya? Grinder. Grinder. Every now and then grinder gets spoiled. They don't know how to use it properly. And it is expensive also. But they don't know that this is the way to handle it, this is the speed should be kept, this is the way to wash it properly. Or don't put too much of hard things inside. It should not meant for kuch bhi dal de, kuch. And then they'll say, grinder, please give me another grinder. I say, mat karwa. This is not meant for crushing that thing. It is only meant for fruit. Some are only meant for fruit. आप गलत कर रहे हो. You know, this mouth is there, teeth is there. It is not meant to crush anything, everything. Supposing this is not opening, this knob is there. So if you